Well, if you've been keeping an eye on the Supreme Court lately, you've seen first declare that every honest Texan and everyone else has a right to keep a gun in their home. And then last year they went and said that you can tote that iron while rambling across the great land, out across the open road and wandering through your neighbor's pasture. Since then, the anti-Second Amendment folks have doubled down harder than a rattlesnake strike. I swear I feel more tied up in knots now than before the decision was dropped. Living in a state like Texas, I can still waltz into a hardware store and pick me out a hunting rifle. But I reckon if I lived in California right now, I'd be feeling mighty fenced in. All over the country, we've seen hundreds of cases of popping up, most of them by federal people quoting last year's Buren decision out of New York Rifle and Pistol Club versus Buren. And every dang time there's one line that from Clarence Thomas thrown in there that's a spinner that really works. That one sentence has become the golden ticket in the case for uh, turning the legal world upside down. Now here's the meat. When you're looking at the Second Amendment, you got to reckon the history and the restrictions back in 1791. Now back then, there was no rules or muzzles to your shooting iron. So by golly, if there weren't no restrictions at birth of the Second Amendment, any law sharing and restricting these rights might just be running afoul of the Constitution under the Buren. Every time the court cites Buren, they are laying down the line that you can't ban this and you can't ban that, and you can't tell old Bobby can't carry, and you can't tell Mary she's not carrying, and they're just leaning on that historical context like it's a hitching post. Because when you interpret the law, you got to know what the backstory. So what's going on when they penned it? So let me remind y'all that the right to bear arms don't just mean firearms. It's any weapon you swing or stab or knives or swords or shovels or longbows, you name it. Yet we're with knife bans and ammo bans and gun bans and all sorts of local ordinances saying that we can't pack a piece. And if you happen to live in the wrong county or city, heaven forbid you find yourself on the wrong side of the state line. And at the end of the day, it comes back to that one sentence that's comparing the modern laws to 1791. If there weren't no bans back then the odds are pretty good that there ain't no bans now. So any kind of restrictions are about as welcome as a skunk at a lawn party. Courts are eyeballing this Bureau line again and again, and it's shaking up every gun law this side of the Pecos. Well, what do you think? Drop your 2 cents below. I'd like to hear from you and get your insights. How historical takes rattling the fence in your neck of the woods. Before you ride off into the sunset, don't forget to hit your wagon to the subscription channel, and it's free and as a summer breeze, and it helps spread the word faster than a wildfire. Thanks for hanging out with me and hanging in there, and remember, God, family, and guns, that's what you cherish, and it's a right to bear arms. And this is Thoughts While Thinking, and these opinions are mine, and it's adios amigo.